friends, and welcome to Let's Play some Amnesia. I'm your host, MagicManMo. It's not showing up. There it is! It's not showing up on screen. I don't know where it is. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I see in the chat, or welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you can make it. We're popping into some Amnesia, hitting the old continue game. I don't remember exactly where we left off, but I believe we're trying to acquire a, where's my charger for the phone? We're trying to acquire a fireball for AGRIPPA. No, we're trying to acquire a vessel of some kind to carry AGRIPPA in. I think fireball. I see that the chat isn't actually showing up on screen, interestingly enough. Can I do something about that? Can I get the chat to show up on the screen? Oh, maybe there it goes. Perfect. Wonderful. It was only a matter of time. There we go. But to my knowledge, Air Nation, welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you could make it. Hey Mo, are you gonna play more Looney Tunes or World of Mayhem or Roblox soon? Good question. Looney Tunes World of Mayhem? I don't think so. I've spent a long time away from that game, and that's mostly because I just got burned out on playing that same game over and over and over and over again. I don't really want to be a channel that does the same thing forever for a couple of reasons. One, I don't want to be that kind of channel that, like, I'm only a one-trick pony. Two, I just got bored. I just got so bored. I'm sorry. I did like almost 60 episodes of it, I think. I did so many. But I did make a mobile channel that I thought about putting the Looney Tunes thing on. But then I decided that I've recently decided I don't really want that channel to be dedicated to series. I wanted it to do one-off episodes of spotlighting different games that I've discovered. I actually just put out an episode of I Peel Good. It's not a great game, but you can check it out on the mobile channel. And I've got another game coming up. I'm trying to swing back into, right now I'm doing weekly episodes, then twice a week, then 3 times a week. I'm trying to work my way up, slowly get more episodes in over time on the mobile channel. But Looney Tunes, probably not anytime soon. I have no plans. Roblox, this weekend I think I'm gonna try to do Roblox. There's some finagly stuff going on with COPPA and YouTube trying to enforce COPPA policy. That's gonna be a whole nother video if I make it. I'm not gonna talk about it too much right now, but it makes me nervous about like any kind of video game that could be seen as for kids. Makes me slightly nervous right now. Slightly nervous. I'm waiting till I learn more information. It's just up to me to do the research. But probably yes, just probably coming this weekend. Last weekend, I kind of took off, so that's why we didn't see any last weekend. I see Kodia, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm so glad you could make it with a exclamation hi chair. Your song never played. Oh, I think it's because you misspelled chair. You left the A out in chair, but here's the chair, everybody. Hey chair, how you doing? We're about to hop into some Amnesia, scare our butts off, hopefully save Agrippa, kill Alexander, and beat the game tonight? I have no idea. I really don't know how much more of the game there is to go, so I'm going to go ahead and climb back up on top of my chair and do that. Can you play Destiny 2? Physically, I think so, because I think it's a free-to-play game, but I do not currently have any plans to anytime soon. If Destiny 2 is something you guys would be interested in seeing, and maybe we'll give it a try at some point. I got a lot of games that I want to play, and not a lot of games that I am playing. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Anyway, that's a lot of rambling on. We're in a hallway. That's the nave. I don't know what a nave is, but we're gonna mosey on up this way and hope that the monster doesn't immediately eat us like the second I turn around this corner. That would be just amazing. Immediate jump scare to death. What is that? Is that a seal?
Whatever it takes.
Who's... Well, I hear the monster. I do hear the monster already. I was just saying, wouldn't that be amazing? Blue fire. Did I just start Skyrim by accident? What is this place? What? We didn't quite get. We were in like a torture chamber for Agrippa, and have we seen these double doors before? Are these? Is this the other side? It won't budge. Yeah, I think this is the other side of those double doors we saw in the cistern, actually. Which I thought we were gonna have to come back to and unlock eventually, but apparently maybe not. Maybe this is the... So now we're onto the supernatural fantasy. No, there's literally not a bottom to this. Ooh, what's happening?
Just a little further.
Yeah.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Sure, that's what it is.
Hiding something?
Nah.
What do you need?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
Oh God.
Not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
What's just a myth and what now? Oh geez, he's actually coming this way. He's not. Is he chasing me though? He's coming this way. How concerned should how concerned should I be about that? Should I just? We're just gonna mosey on back to the nave. Is he gonna try to come through the door? Did he actually see me or was he just patrolling? Oh. Okay. What if we just go back to the... Oh, I forget how to open doors. What if we just go back to the nave and then come back? Maybe we could like reset the game or something. Carefully cutting the man open made him think, this is how father must feel about his craft. Being an artisan, relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate. Okay, I don't know what they were reading there. We do need, I assume, have to come back to the nave eventually to help Agrippa. Oh, wait, whoa, yeah?
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Okay. Psychological torture as well as the physical variety. Was I supposed to come back here after seeing that monster? Because I wasn't going to be able to run by him. I mean, I've got health, but there wasn't a lot of space to run around him with. Yeah, here's the pipes.
Good to see
Oh, yeah?
me. I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa.
I know.
This once quite important to you.
Yeah, I'm still trying to...
Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Oh, he could have actually been in that body for hundreds of years?
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
I mean, that kind of makes sense, but also, like, for what purpose has he kept... Like, why has he even kept Agrippa around for this long? That's my question. I should try the campaign in Destiny 2. Maybe we'll put that on our list of things to do. Slendy Tubbies is free to play as well. I have not gotten around to it yet. I took a lot of time off, so we haven't gotten around to a lot of things. Akon SAD, hey, welcome to the stream. So glad you can make it. Of course I remember you. You were on just, God, was it just literally last night? I think it was literally just last night. You were on last night's Minecraft stream, right? Or am I making that up? But I do remember your name. I do. Since I have to finish writing a draft for a paper I have to go, I'm going to have to watch this one later. Have a good one. Well, thank you for joining by for a little bit, or and saying hey. I appreciate it. And I completely understand. Go get that draft written, and if you write it super fast, maybe I'll still be here when you're done, unless it's a really long draft. I don't know if there's a way to open these doors. Because I do think, I don't know if I can bust the doors down. No, I didn't try that, so I was interested in finding out. I don't know if there's a way to... Agrippa wants me to take him with us, and I don't... We're looking, hang on, I actually want to check my mementos. Agrippa the dying man seeks a note. We're looking for a note written by a man named Johann Weyer. I remember that name. I didn't remember what exactly we were looking for. An orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum, which we're looking for. Its shattered pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms, which are locked to us right now. Those are the two rooms I can't get into. A heavy door is blocking the path. That's the double door that I thought led to the other side of the thing that we just walked to. Two levers on the top floor are not working. It is probably some problem with the machinery. Okay, so no, I think the double doors beyond this door over here is a different pair of double doors. Someone just said something to me. I think it might have been Agrippa, but I was talking to myself and I didn't hear it. So I'm gonna go back through here. The monster, the chancel. The monster was over here. I don't know if you'll still be in the same spot or not. Hey, what's up, AV Nova? Welcome to the stream. So glad you could make it. Hello, hello. I haven't been here since you had trouble with the trolley in Spyro. Oh my God, Ava, that's been, or am I saying that right? Ava, Ave? Nova, that's been so long. That's been so long. I did have a lot of trouble with the trolley. I really did. I'm gonna revisit Spyro. I got the remaster on PC for the Humble Bundle, and I think I'm gonna revisit either revisit the first and second games just for my own fun, but at least play the third game since it's on PC, and that'll be more convenient to stream. PC is just more convenient to stream than setting up my console, especially since I don't have my console in this same room. Yeah, I don't see the monster this time. Okay. I don't know. That door over there is still open, so I don't know if he went back to that door or what the story is with the monster. Don't know where he went. But yeah, look forward to me doing Spyro again eventually. I don't know how soon, but I do want to do that. Ooh, got some cogs here? Or a diagram of cogs or some kind of situation. Ooh, a note. Aha, I like notes.
1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence?
Little holier than thou, are we, Daniel?
And I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
So I know Daniel's been tricked by Alexander, but it sounds like Daniel's done some pretty awful stuff. And for how long? Because we've got Amnesia, that's the name of the game. Bucket of tar, ooh, fancy. But how long exactly have we been helping Alexander before we, why am I don't know why I was moving left and right. I was just trying to jump up and down. But how long have we been helping Alexander before we gave ourselves amnesia and went on a quest to kill Alexander? How long did that all take us? How long have we been doing this? Something's getting louder. Some kind of machinery is getting louder down here. Ooh. Ooh, what is this? What is this all about? It won't budge. Yeah, that seems about fair. Come on. Come on. Come on. Where you at? Come on. There you go. I forgot that I have a slab of fresh meat. Forgot about that little gem. I've got a glass jar that maybe I can put some acid in. Can I hammer this? No, it's a solid metal and in good shape, so we'll need some like acid or something to like weaken it. The tar is probably not gonna do it. Sticky tar. How am I doing? I'm actually doing pretty okay for sanity and health. I'm doing okay. Like on your live shows entertain me, but I hardly understand you. Oh no, is it like a language barrier? Or is it like, is it the way I talk? Am I like muffled? Or is it like a language barrier thing? I'm sorry to hear that. I met some people on Roblox who like Teletubbies as much as me. Air Nation, I'm starting to suspect. Look, I might be wrong about this. I might be wrong. Okay, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think you might like Teletubbies a lot. You kind of bring up that Slendy Tubby one a lot. And forgive me if I'm wrong. All right. I see the monster around. Are we good? Are we Gucci with the monster? I don't know where he went off to. Also, what is up with this place? Are we actually built, like, can I actually jump over this if I wanted to? No, I can't. Just check him. This is straight, like, something out of Skyrim or something. Straight out of a fantasy game. I feel like I see some kind of purple nonsense behind that door. I swear, if there's a fog gate on the other side of this door, and it's like, enter the fog into a boss battle, some of the Dark Souls stuff. I see some kind of, it's like, yeah, there's some sort of foggy lightning happening on the other side. The door is open. I don't feel good about that. I'm not being snuck up on, right? No, we're good. I don't feel good about the Tesla hallway. This stuff, there's so much like science and fantasy and supernatural wrapped up into we definitely have to get that to stop running, which I think is going to involve us getting, the pedestal has a smooth hemispherical depression at the top. That might be where we have to put the orb. That's my thinking. Depression in it that could fit an orb. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, the orb. As much as I would love to, hang on a minute, hang on. Or a slab of meat. We can put this slab of meat in a pedestal.
Find a way.
Help her? I just heard a voice say help her, I think is what I said. Was that Daniel talking to himself? Because I don't think that came from anybody. I think that's just Daniel talking to himself. Help her. You must find a way. I don't know who her is. But anyway, I don't know how long Daniel's been doing this. He's definitely been tricked by Alexander into believing all these innocent people that Alexander literally had kidnapped from out of the woods and nearby villages. Daniel's been tricked into believing they're evil and must be punished by, I don't know, God or something. It's interesting because as supernatural as it's been, it hasn't really been that religious-y, like religion-ishness to it. That's not a word at all, but like, it's not like it makes a lot of sense for Daniel to be like, oh, the sinners must be punished. But it seems like Alexander somehow managed to convince Daniel that that is in fact the case. Maybe he's convinced that the darkness that's following us ever since we discovered that artifact in the tomb, that's some sort of God-related thing as opposed to some supernatural-related thing. I don't know. The shattered orb. Shattered orb. Toby's giving me the heebie-jeebies too. Not that they're creepy or scary, they're just strange. Okay, shattered orb. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I've tried everything, but have of yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain. I think that's the wrong past. Shouldn't it be P-A-S-S-E-D? Passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Oh, are we finding out that Alex? I thought. Just checking. I heard spooky sounds. Thought we were okay. I thought we were in trouble. Oh, here's some ancient Egyptian tablets. Okay. No, that adds up. That lines up. But I was thinking Alexander was doing all of this to prolong his life. That he'd found one way to prolong his life, and now he's just trying to find out ways to prolong it further and further and further. But is he trying to literally bring someone back to life? Now, see, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Just because he's been doing all those human experimentations on people. Yeah, no, that actually perhaps makes a lot of sense, that he might be trying to bring someone in particular, someone specific. But we're seeing a lot of Egyptian stuff all of a sudden. Okay, there's a lamp here. Give me the lamp, Aladdin. Give me the lamp. Okay, great. I don't think this is anything but piece of meat. Okay, no. I'm suspicious about this door. I don't like it. Yeah? Okay. Just gonna close that behind me. Yeah, just close that right behind me. I don't know where the monster went off to, but I'm not feeling great about that. Oh, I jumped on top of this one. Oh, I could jump down into the ooze. I could do it. I could jump down into the ooze. I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Let's grab that oil. Pick up some oil. This is some sort of sacrificial This could be where we were performing the ritual to like the ritual Alexander was performing on Daniel could have been happening here. Meat? Nothing? There's gotta be something to do here, right? Can I get around this thing? What items do I have? A bucket of tar. I guess if I put the tar on a gear or something that's running, I could just gum up the system and you know, and do that. Oh, I can jump back here. Nice. Oh god. I hope I can get back. Okay, I was gonna say if I can't jump back, we're in a lot of trouble. This is not really a big on parkour type game. I am shocked I can get up here. All right. I assume jumping down there is death. Do I want to kill myself? Do I want to throw myself off the ledge? Would that like send me into some sort of sanity? Oops. Some kind of sanity dream or something that would like completely change everything. Everything that I know about everything. Is there another item of some kind that I've missed? Have I walked all the way to a dead end only to be attacked by some sort of monster any moment now? This guy looks bright and shiny here. I think that's literally the same guy as this bigger statue, but the bigger one's not gold. Yeah, they're the same dude. I wonder if he's important. Maybe it's Agrippa himself. Is this thing special? No. I can't move the vases. Unless that note I just found was... Wait, what did I find? The shattered orb. It doesn't say who that's by. Because again, we're looking for that note for from Johann or whatever his name was. We're looking for that. So if I found that, that would be helpful. Well, okay. Let's gonna move these books and there might be something going on there. I don't know. I'm feeling good and safe right now, which is usually makes me dubious. I heard a gust of wind and a rattle, but I think that was just spooky sounds. I think that was just spooky Minecraft cave sounds.
Is this guilt I'm witnessing, Daniel? Ooh. If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me. How dare you?
That's Alexander speaking to us. That's definitely Alexander speaking to us. Religiousness. Yeah, that's the word I went with. That's the one. Absolutely. I guess I could wander. I went to the 3 different rooms, unless it's gotta be something I can use the tar and meat on. Unless it's something I can do back. Unless this door opens now, that'll change everything. If this door opens now, that changes everything. No, okay, just checking. Unless there's something I can go do with Agrippa again. I could go back up the stairs from whence I came. Like, go back to Agrippa and keep going backwards, go up the stairs. There's the 2 levers that are, like, stuck, which is what the 2 levers up here, not worried. It's probably some problem with the machinery. I don't remember what machinery, though, we were looking for to make those things work. Maybe we have to go back up that way. How far back do I need to go? Do I need to go back, or did I just miss something in one of these rooms? This is the machine room that I think I need to get into. I just don't know how to get into the... Wait, what was that? Someone whispered something at me. I wasn't listening. Because I feel like the tar goes to this machinery in here. I bet I need to gum that up. I bet I need to, like, make that a problem. But I can't make this open. Unless I can swing this... Yeah. I need to bust that. Maybe with a rock or something. What if I got a rock? What if I, yeah, like a hammer or something. I don't know, man. Let's go just try to beat it up with a hammer, maybe. I got this cog, maybe? I can't pick that up. Oh, I can pick up the box. How about the hammer? I want the hammer. Give me the hammer. This isn't gonna work, but hey. Hey, let's give it a shot, right? Maybe? Nope. Unless a wall breaks. We have broken down walls before in the game, and that does look kind of suspicious, but not really. We have broken walls in the game before. We have done it. It's not like that's an unprecedented thing to do. There's also different gears on the wall that maybe that has to go to the machinery, but again, I can't even get to the machinery at the moment. Yeah, I can't actually click on them or do anything at the moment. And unless there's something I missed in the weird electricity room, we might have to go back to the Agrippa room. Agrippa! Agrippa, you must reveal to me your secrets! I've not yet found this letter of Johann, but I do have a chunk of meat. What if I just try to give them a chunk of meat to Agrippa? So again, like, this is where I think the orb needs to go, and we're not anywhere close to being able to do that. I got a bucket of tar. Oh! I did put the tar in the pedestal. And now meat. And now glass jar. I have nothing else that's round. What is this? I got my lantern, that's right. I didn't know the tar went in there, but... Good. So the tar did go in there, so it's probably not gonna gum up the machine like I thought it would. This... Oh, ouchie, ouch, ouch. I touched it, I touched it. A mystic barrier blocks a passage in the chancel. Well, it's electricity. You and I know that for sure. Am I hurt? I'm okay. My sanity's a little busted. My sanity's taking a little bit of a hit, but we're okay. We're fine. The sanity will fix itself eventually. The sanity will fix itself eventually. Jessica, welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you could make it. You did miss the high chair. We said hey to the chair, but welcome. I'm glad you could make it. We're just exploring the world of Amnesia. I've got candy corn. I bought a bunch of candy corn after Halloween. A bunch of candy corn. I've had it for a little while now. I mean, it's candy corn, it doesn't go bad. I bought like 5 pounds of the stuff for $5. Oh, I'm a fan of some candy corn. Not that anyone cares, but just in case you do. All right, I think we gotta go back to Agrippa, because we already searched this room quite thoroughly. There is the weird ritual room, but there's not a lot going on in here right now. I bet we need to bring... I bet that's a clue of some kind that I don't understand, but I bet we have to bring stuff here, but maybe later? And maybe not right now? Yeah, because that's the same triangle symbol from the thing that I was just looking at a second ago. Yeah, there's nothing to light. I don't know if I need to, like, commit some sort of blood ritual there or what. But I clearly don't have the item that I need for that. I already tried to use the meat. And the meat was no bueno. The meat did not work. All right, let's go back to Agrippa, I guess. Maybe he'll shed some light on the situation. Maybe we got to go back upstairs to the levers. Let's just go backwards for a little bit. I'm a little stook. I'm a little stook. Back to the nave. Back to the nave. You were right about prom? What were you right about for prom? Because I don't remember. I've completely forgotten. Back in the nave. And again, unless there's like an item in one of these holding rooms that I missed, but I explored them pretty closely. I don't want to use my lantern too much on this because like we've been in here and I didn't see anything. I think I'm missing anything. Unfortunately, my sanity is going a little buck wild because it's dark. It's dark and spooky. Oh no, my sanity. Here, let's just here. Yeah, we got lots of lights. We'll light some stuff up. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, these are the pipes that. Oh, I wonder if I should be like looking inside the pipes. Ooh. Maybe there's something hidden in a pipe. There's got to be a pipe in here too, right? Yeah, right there. Alright, no. Okay. We got lots of tinder boxes, so I don't really mind using a couple, but I'm also going to feel like I've completely wasted them if this doesn't end up going on. This is where we found the meat. There's a loaf of what looks like ancient bread and I guess an apple. God knows how long this stuff's been here. But we have legit been in all these before. God darn it, I'm in the way. There we go. We have legit been in all of these before. Can I read this? No, it's not a sign. Nothing in that one. Ugh, it's gross in these. It's so gross. Ugh. I don't remember if we actually found anything in any of these or not. I feel like we didn't. Because we found the meat, like I said, but I don't think we actually found anything in any of the cells. I don't remember. I don't remember. It has been a hot minute. It was like last week or something. Yeah, nothing in that one. I don't really want to just keep lighting. Oh, tinderbox. I'll take it. I'll take it. I said I'd take it. There we go. God, all right, dude. Chill out with your sanity, dude. The whole world's starting to get all weird. Here, is it light enough over here for me to like chill for a sec? How's my sanity doing? A slight headache. We're fine. Daniel, we're fine. Nope, nothing in that pipe. Look, I know it was a bit of a long shot to check all of these cells. I got 2 more cells to check. I know it was a bit of a long shot, but look, man. Sometimes what we need is a long shot. No. We were hearing things. We have been, speaking about, I was talking about this earlier. It's been a while, but we were talking about, like, if Alexander was trying to bring someone back to life. What was that sound? I'm losing my sanity. Let's go stand by a light. Yeah, chill out, dude. He does not like being around those cells. But if Alexander's trying to bring back a woman, right? If he's actually trying to bring back and save a woman, we might know who it is. I mean, not personally, but we've been hearing a woman screaming, crying, calling out, like you know, cries of help and that kind of thing throughout the entire game. Now, we've seen bodies, never have they been a woman's, so maybe that's who Alexander's actually trying to bring back, is this woman that we've been hearing the whole time.
Why me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Meyer. You never heard of Johann Meyer?
No.
My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him?
No, man.
Or is it the world has forgotten him?
Maybe. Could you imagine being Agrippa stuck in that body forever? Oh, you're gonna keep talking?
Yes.
Okay.
I do take pride in that fact. Is it so wrong?
I guess not. I don't know who he is. You got more to say to me? Oh.
One which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraism?
I do not.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns.
Oh.
The dark
Like that one.
the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly tire. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection to creation. The orbs.
Oh. So that could be really meta about what we're kind of dealing with right now. Oh, that's exciting, Jessica.
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves or break when used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
So he's gonna keep telling us more stuff. Should we just let him?
I was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But unlike every other finder since the fall of the Israel faith, he was able to unshackle the heart you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself.
Yes. So I guess the orbs summon that monster that's been chasing me around, or is it something more insidious?
I've done all that I can to escape this prison, but now I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Okay, you got more for me? Okay, I guess not. Oh, maybe?
Johann Weyer said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars.
And that's the note we're looking for.
I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret it.
Alright, I don't know if he's ever going to tell us anything useful,
I
though.
always hoped Weyer would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage, hoping Wyatt will reveal himself.
Oh, and okay, that actually does answer why. Like, I was wondering why Alexander would want to keep Agrippa here in his shell-like form. Oh, that was weird. I couldn't walk over the ledge there for some reason, but now we did. Now, it's been a hot minute since I went this way. This, I think, is nothing. Yeah, we can't get to the laboratory. It won't budge. There's also a bunch of stuff in the way, which I don't think we can get rid of unless we get a crowbar or something. Now, it's been a while. Like I said, it's been a while since we were last here, but I believe it should all be safe. We should be okay. And I think we checked out over here earlier and found some oil or some tinder boxes or something. Yeah, otherwise, I don't think there was anything else interesting over here. But all the way at the top of the stairs... I'm going crazy in the darkness. Oh, the darkness! But all the way at the top of the stairs, there were 2 levers that we couldn't use. Like, we couldn't switch them. We couldn't pull them. We couldn't do anything with them. And it said, oh, there's something wrong with the machinery. I thought the machinery would be all the way down here, and it still might be. I get the strangest feeling that I don't need to go back. I feel like I don't need to go back this way. But I'm a little stuck. I'm not sure. All right. As long as nothing tries to kill me on the way backwards. I did hear stepping, so I got a little... Wait, is there a ladder here? Do I need to go down that? I don't think so. Did I ever go through this door? I don't actually know. I don't actually remember. Yes, I did, because this is literally nothing. Yeah. There was even a spooky sound here last time we were here, because the rocks did a little tumble or something. So that was nothing. I don't need to climb down this, do I? Oh! The ladder broke during ascent. It is not possible to climb back down it. Oh, okay, so that's where we came from. We came up the ladder. Okay, perfect. I think I remember that now. Oh, yeah, this is the one that won't budge. I wonder if I can break into it? Probably not. Usually the ones that won't budge, they just won't budge. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Some things are never gonna be the same. That's just the way it is. Yeah, these are the levers I was talking about. I got a few drops of oil out of that, apparently. Okay, see this? Ooh, it's not working. Something must be wrong with the machinery. See, yeah, that doesn't do anything, though. Not working. I don't know what it's supposed to do. There's not a note up here, but that's what I was... It had been a while since I was last up here. I wasn't sure what I was gonna find. I'm not sure if this is supposed to mean anything. I don't think so. So yeah, we got the one that won't budge, the one that goes nowhere, the one with the 2 levers, and then the ladder that I can't go back down. So yeah, there's nothing up here for us. You know, I just kind of knew that that would be the case. I just kind of knew that if I came back up here, it'd be pointless. Part of me just kind of knew that. So there's gotta be... It's something that I can do with the meat, right? Surely it's gotta be the meat in that ritual room or something, right? Or maybe something that I can, hammer and chipper? Tools for stone cutting. Maybe? I don't know. All right, well, going back down. Going back down. I'm sorry to have wasted everybody's time. I'm sorry. But man, if it makes you feel any better, I just wasted my time too. So we all just wasted each other's time. There's nothing else to really do up here. And unless old Agrippa's gonna just keep on yapping and telling me stuff. Yeah, me again.
And I appreciate your compliment. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Oh!
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
What is this? Can I climb up this? Is this an elevator of some
You're a
kind?
good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your compliment. But I believe you have more important
not really-
things to take care of.
There's that like lantern there. but other than the meat?
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
That one's not moving. Oh! Oh, here we go! Is that what was wrong with the machinery?
And I appreciate your comfort. But I believe you
Is that
have
what?
more
Oh!
important
Was that it?
civilization.
Okay, I'm going back up. I'm going back upstairs. Okay, Agrippa, unless it opened those doors. Hang on, while we're here, because they're closer, do they open the torture room doors? I feel like they won't. Nope. Oh, but there's two doors. There are two doors and there were two levers upstairs. I bet that's what they do.
Hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting
I'm
around.
trying to hurry, Agrippa. We've clearly exhausted all of Agrippa's dialogue options. We've clearly exhausted that. Okay, so that must have... Oh my god, it really was. I just never noticed that that hatch opened. Okay. I may have noticed the hatch before. I may not have. I'm not entirely sure, but I never realized it opened. That's for sure. All right, now we want to be a little cautious because if it does activate the levers, it's possible that that door is going to bust open. That monster is going to be inside there, maybe. I don't trust it. I don't trust a door that doesn't budge. I never trust a door that can't budge. No, no, no. No, sir. Oh, I'm hearing crying. Yeah, something's happened. Here we go. Still don't trust the door, but that did something. There was blue and some pretty music.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Excuse me? You think you can stop me? I think you're full of crap. There, I closed the door. What do you think you're gonna do with the door closed? Yeah, how do you feel about that, huh?
Daniel, good to see you.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Question is now what's gonna be inside of them. That's what I'm more worried about, and I don't want them to close on me. Okay, so we got the doors open, all right. That didn't sound good. It sounded the opposite of good. It sounded pretty bad. Hello? There's a well here. Well. Yeah. Ooh, is that lowering something or raising something? I think I need to put a bucket on the end of it or something. I don't want to... Can I... There's something down there that I don't want to mess with. I can hear it. But if we could put like a bucket or something on the end of that... Do I have a glass jar? No. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna lower it anyway. In case I need to be down there? And then grab it or something and come back up. Air Nation, I too like Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Jessica, you got another aftershock? Another earthquake? My goodness. It's just like almost every day. Okay, dark and spooky, pipes and such. Transept. Oh god, we're actually going into an area. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. Such filth, he thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. What? This looks like a boss battle room. This looks like a boss battle.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me, Orphan! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
If this is a boss battle, I ain't gonna win. There's a staircase here that goes up. keep hearing... Is this like invisible things running around me, or is that... That's creepy. So creepy. Should I go up or should I have checked the rooms first? We're gonna make the dark ascent. Going up. All I've ever wanted to do... Oh, this is a fancy room. All I've wanted to do ever since taking the elevator down is go the heck back up. I have nothing this is kind of like we're back in the upper part of the mat. It's such a... This is a fancy room. Is this like Alexander's like special office? Oh, it's one of those pipes. Maybe because so he could hear what was going on down below. There's still a bunch of like torture implements. Unless it's gonna spit gas and kill me or something. Oh, what is this? String. You never know when some string is gonna come in. Oh, what are you? Notes on torture. Oh my, don't mind if I do. Double D's your favorite? We'll never know what was underneath that hat. We'll never know. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once. Wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. The amnesia drink? Oh, I wonder if we've taken the amnesia drink then. And this, I wonder if this entire time we've been chased and like mentally tortured, right? With insanity this entire time. But how many times have we done this before? Have we done it once and Alexander didn't get what he wanted, so he gave us the amnesia drink, and then we did it again and again and again? How often have we been doing this? Interesting. Okay. But yeah, it definitely does seem to be that Alexander, or at least whoever's office this is using like pain and suffering as some sort of power, so some sort of power source. And this is the third one of these we've discovered, and I have no idea what these are or what they mean. Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. See, I don't know who this is supposed to be. I don't know who it's supposed to be for. I don't know if it's a letter. I don't know what this is. And Daniel never comments on this. I assume it's like what we're reading is the message on the outside of one of these, but it doesn't ever open. I guess I've never tried to break it. I've never tried to break it. I've never tried to throw something at it. Yeah, no, that didn't seem to do anything. That didn't do it. That didn't do it at all. Alright. I'll pick up the oil. Any other... I do like me some oil. We haven't run out, thank God. But we're always lower on oil than we are tinderboxes. Okay. Oopsie. Okay. Now we do have 3 other rooms to check out. I do not like the scuffling. The scuffling I can like hear moving about. I don't like that. I don't know if it can hurt me. I don't know if it's like the water monster, but like some sort of weird shadow monster. Oh, this is dark. This is very dark. Hey, little rat friend. Hey there, little rat friend. Oh, it is very dark. Oh, it is very dark. Ooh. There's another room. Does it open? Oh, it does. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. We're not doing very good mentally here, though. This is some kind of torture room for sure. There's this thing. Am I supposed to use it, though? Can I use it? Just out of curiosity? Ooh, 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 ooh. Didn't mean to do that. My bad. I bet Daniel used all of these at one point in time. Yeah, I bet he did. Oh, that's doing something. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. Well, yeah, if her hands were tied behind her back, yeah, no, that would be very easy to snap your shoulders. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Well, that's horrifying and terrible, and I never want to see or think about. Give me that tinderbox, though. But we got our piece of orb. We came in here for a piece of orb, and we got it. We did go into a torture room. That is what's going on here. All right, there's probably gonna be two other terrible torture devices or implements. God, it is so dark. Oh.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
Cradle.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
I wonder if that's the same. We read like a diary entry or a journal or some sort of scribblings about a man. And we were like in a prison cell, and it was about a guy who was claiming to be innocent of whatever it was he was accused of, and that he didn't mean to, or something like that. I wonder if it's supposed to be the same person, or if that's just supposed to be indicative that everyone that we capture is accused of things or some that they didn't necessarily do. But I don't know the full story, so I can't be sure.
Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. Do anything. I'm innocent.
Oh yeah, I know what this is. Yeah, I know what that one is. Yeah, that's not a pleasant. I mean, well, literally, they're all torture, so it's like none of them are gonna be pleasant. Got 2 pieces of orb. I need more oil. I'm just. Am I supposed to click on this guy? I bet I am. Oh, okay, yeah. The arsonist. Yeah, so it's the same guy. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Don't know what that means. But I guess that means, oopsie, didn't mean to do that. I guess that means whatever they were trying to, like they were trying to like break, it's like they're trying to break people's spirits, right? Because the spirit of these individuals, again, it's that pain and suffering is powering something. But what? I just now realized there's literally a body inside that cage. Has there always been a body inside that cage and I just never noticed? Probably. I'm willing to believe that there was always a body inside that cage and I just never noticed. All right, one more torture device, I'm sure. I hear like a saw. I being chased by the sound? It was getting louder. Oh. Oh, this isn't even torture. This is just killing someone. This is just sawing a man in half. This is just literally sawing a man in half. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Well, then that would be torture. Wait, one was a rapist, one was an arsonist. What was the first one? I don't remember. All right, so we got our third piece. Did we get a tinderbox? Is there a tinderbox in here? As much as I don't want to be in this room. Okay. All right. So maybe they all were criminals. And I know Alexander kept calling them monsters. So again, that leads me to wonder, the monsters... Should I be worried? Should I be moving? The monsters that have been chasing us, have they been the reincarnated versions of all these people that Alexander has been killing and murdering? Or are they in our head? It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. I hear the water again. But we didn't discover a bucket. Although, actually... Oh no, I can't carry it with me through that door, though, because it's like a different area door. We did see a bucket in one of the rooms, but... I don't know what to do about this. Maybe I can maybe come back once I go through the other torture side. Maybe I'll find a bucket in there. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that just yet. If this game scares you, Mo. It's not so much scare. I mean, it definitely has moments, but it's definitely horrifying. I feel like there's a difference between scaring and like horrifying. Yeah, jump scares. Jump scares. They'll scare you because they're sudden.
Was there something else?
Ooh. No.
You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Okay, yeah, then that's what I'll do. But there's like a difference between horror and scary, right? Like a jump scare won't stick with you. Horror will stick with you. It'll make you think about yourself, about the world, this universe or whatever. What's in here? It's very dark. What do we got? Nothing? Ooh, some laudanum, How much laudanum do I get? I got 7 laudanum. I don't get hurt very much. Try not to. Another one of these. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Okay, so does this finally tell us for sure that Alexander has been the one writing on all of these round things, on all of these things? It could be. I don't remember what they all said in detail, so I'm not sure what that means for us. But it does mean that the Order of the Black Eagle is important in some way, possibly. I don't know how often it's come up. It's come up once or twice, but not a lot. Don't mind if I do. Agrippa channels Vire. Alright, this might be what Agrippa needed, actually. Vire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Vire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Vire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tampter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Cairnk. I will have to address Vire with this as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. So we've seen the well. So this is the stuff we have to gather to free Agrippa. Okay. The vitae I'm kind of concerned about getting, because we have to get it from the blood of a host. And that kind of makes me think back to that weird ritual room that we saw that looks like it might be for blood rituals. It might have something to do with that. Okay, we're going to the choir. Such filthy thought. They shall not be missed. Yeah, maybe everyone that they were capturing as prisoners, maybe they all were bad people. I had my doubts. Maybe they all were bad people. I mean, there is still an ethics question, a morality question, or whether or not you can rightfully say they deserved such torture. Again, I think it will depend on your own values. I do hear shackles or something, but I've been hearing that all game. There's a lot of candles, at least. At least everything's well lit. At least everything's well lit. I do not get that very often. Oh, gee.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions.
Oh.
Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry.
Is this a trick? Okay, I didn't know if I could just choose to leave instead. This might be how I get the vitae. I'm interested to know if there's a way to not do it, though. Like, if it's a question of, like, morality or ethics or something, I'd be very interested to see if there's a way to not do it. I don't think so. I don't really see a way in or out. Unless, like, if I wait long enough, Daniel will say something. But I bet if he does, it'll just be to urge me on. Well, let's do it. Let's grab the dagger, the crazy dagger.
You must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh.
Oh, for crying out loud! If you've got,
let it come.
Oh God, if you've got a weak constitution, now is the time to look away. Maybe. Is it gonna show? No, it's okay. It's gonna black out.
Paint the man, cut the lines. Paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Yeah? I can't take my lantern out. Am I supposed to just walk through that? I guess?
isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Okay. I have a bucket. What did that... Besides being a flashback, which perhaps that is all that was, did that accomplish anything for me? It does look into the psyche of the state of mind and being that Daniel must have been in.
No, don't kill her.
What do you mean, no, don't kill her? Ooh, there's something under here. Hey there. Come on, give it to me. Yes. What am I looking at here? Some like, yeah, just some anatomy stuff. After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Am I gonna get another cutscene? Flashback? After the men had secured the prisoner. Am I gonna have to do it again? Am I gonna have to go grab somebody or something weird like that? I might. Am I about to go down here, grab a prisoner, lead him up here, lock him up, paint the lines, cut the man? Is that what's about to happen? Choir main hall. Okay. In we'll go. But like I say, it kind of shows you what kind of person Daniel was. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it. Ooh, I am... I thought that was Daniel crying there for a second. Yeah, everything's very red.
My intentions, Daniel. Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Am I being chased by a monster right now? I might be. I think it's funny though that I don't even know. Cause I bet this is a maze. Am I being chased by anything? I might be. But Alexander's putting this on me as like I'm the one responsible for this? I mean, I know I committed the acts, but under, you know, admittedly under Alexander's guidance and hand. That can't be ignored. That can't be, you know, just
The wheel
waved
is
away.
good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
I'm assuming we're gonna find, yeah, a wheel in here. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, there's gonna be another orb piece in here somewhere. Oh, that's a big hammer. That's a much larger hammer than I was expecting. Here's one of the orbs. Excellent. Now I'm guessing there's usually a tinderbox or something in here too, though, right? And I'm sure I can click on the wheel. I bet I can click on it. Yep. The murderer's limbs. Yeah, every person that they've mentioned has been a different person. I wish I remember what the first one was back in the Tempest or whatever it was called, because there was a rapist, there's an arsonist. This one's a murderer. Limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent. So the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked to the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Oh, Jesus Christ, dudes. I know that this game was spooky, but it really took a turn for the morbid with all this torture stuff. But at the same time, it's also kind of a gore fest, right? So we're getting a bit of a gore fest right now in the sense that, okay, let's lead Daniel to the different rooms and methods of torture. And yeah, that's whatever, but at the same time, like, what's it all supposed to be telling me exactly? You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to actually be gathering from out of this? Other than Daniel clearly committed some terrible acts. Which is not to be downplayed. I'm not trying to downplay that. That's absolutely... The music was getting intense. Am I being followed? I know that's an earthquake. I know it's quaking. Am I actually being followed though by the creature? Or is it just trying to make me think I am? Oh, did I just run by him? I've got the cockroach. I don't know if I just ran by him or if just being out here in this room does this. It might be from just being in this room. Oops, that's not what I meant to go to this. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh. They are close. Okay. Okay. Well, that happened. We still kept our piece of orb. I honestly don't know if I was getting chased by the monster or if literally just being in this room for that long. Because I don't know if I just physically didn't see him because it's so dark, or if just physically being in this room eventually kills you. I literally don't know. I literally don't know, but that definitely was the music of being chased by that monster typically makes. All right, well, here's another door. I was just running around looking for another door to go through. Well, here's one. This'll do. Why did I say they are close? Who's they? Me? It could be the singular they, as in like me, the player. All right, that's a thing. I'm surprised we didn't get a flashback on this one. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Maybe? Pick that up. Pick it up. Yes, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. And is that supposed to be like encouragement, like they're close, like I'm close to the end? Or is it like literally they, the enemy, the monsters are close to me? Like catching up to me. What do we got here? We got some laudanum, excellent. How's my health doing after dying? I'm okay. My sanity's pounding, but that's nothing new. All right, this is like, oh Jesus Christ, you scared me. I should have known it would open. I should have known you were gonna open. Can I click on you? I can. Okay, what sinner is it gonna be this time? The forger. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Yeah, that's horrifying. Because, yeah, the idea being... Because there's different versions of the Iron Maiden in pop culture. Because as far as anyone knows, technically no one knows if one ever existed in real life, an Iron Maiden. Because there's been discoveries of Iron Maidens only to be discovered that they were like replicated from pop culture, or someone had made like made one later, but no one ever knows if any legitimate ones were made or used ever. I don't know why I know this much about Iron Maidens. But yeah, there's kind of two interpretations of the Iron Maiden. One of which being like the version where just shutting it kills you, that the spikes are long enough to immediately destroy you, which would be like an immediate murder tool more so than a torture implement. Or this variety, I heard whispers, or this variety where literally the idea is to make you stand still, like stand straight up and stand for like an indefinite amount of time. And eventually you can't stand anymore and you start to slip and you fall and eventually then you die. Then the spikes get you. So it's just a way of forcing you to stand for like insane amounts of time. Have we crossed this bridge before? I feel like we did. I don't remember how we got to the first door. Oh, I think it might have been that bridge. So I think I need to cross this bridge. It's very dark in here. I don't like it. For a number of reasons. I guess I could have tried. Oh, see, I think I heard the monster. But where is he? Is it just because it's dark? Is he actually out here? Or is it just my insanity? It might just be my insanity. Oh, here's a door. Perfect. I'll take it. I can't light that. Oh, that's a cow. Hey there. Yeah, I think it's like my own insanity. I don't even think it's the real monster. I think it's just the fact that I think there might be a monster. Are you gonna jump scare me? Okay, no. The cow one, they put you in a cow, and then a brass cow, and then they light a fire underneath the cow, and you slowly melt to death, basically. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. I don't know a lot about the brass bull, other than the idea was spectacle. Again, like, I don't know about entertainment, but definitely spectacle. So the idea would be like whoever's being tortured inside would be observed by a crowd, either to dissuade others in that crowd from whatever act was performed, or as a form of entertainment. We can't really know. I don't really know much more about the brass bull. I don't see any other like items, but I have my I have my 6 pieces. Can I actually oopsie. Can I actually, they won't stay together. I know, but also like, do I leave now? Do I need I've got the 6 pieces and I think the note that I needed for Agrippa, so I think I just need to get out of here. I think I just need to get out. And again, I think the monster's made up. I don't think there's a real monster out here chasing me. I think it's supposed to be dark and smoky so that oh geez, no, he's actually right there. No, I actually ran right into him. Oh God. I'm gonna die. Question is, can he see me? I need to be on that side. Where's he at? Where's he at? I actually saw him this time. He's not behind me. He's gotta be in front of me somewhere. Well, there should be a bridge across this somewhere. At least I saw him that time. The last time he killed me, I didn't ever get the chance to see him. I must have, when he killed me that one time, I must have ran like right by him and never knew he was there. Now, where was the door out? Over here? That's it. That's gotta be it. Choir entrance. There we go. Perfect. I don't know if there's any other door I need to go find in there. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. I don't know anything about Damascus rose oil. I don't know anything about that. Some kind of poison, perhaps? I don't know. Let's go back to Agrippa. We've got our 6 pieces. And I think the note that we needed to give him, and I think he'll give us our little quest. These doors have closed by themselves somehow. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Unless I need to put something in that one. I've got string. A tough string made from hemp. I don't know what I'm doing with the string. Let's go talk to Agrippa. Let's see if we've got what we need. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest in the morning sun. Will this ever end, he thought? Is the thick liquid the Damascus rose stuff? Perhaps. Ooh. That's a scream of some kind. I think that means we're making progress. I think that means we have what we need. Perhaps. Agrippa.
There's something else.
Yes, I've got the stuff, I think.
You found Vile's recipe.
Yes, I did.
Might still be a chance.
I love that this guy's here.
Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via the scribes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
I wonder if there's multiple endings. Like, is there a way to fail saving him?
All the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my faith is in your hands.
Well, that's great and all, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. I don't want the diary. I think I want the, God darn it, notes. Yeah, because I need... Yeah, I need to go back. I need to go back down into the choir to actually get the gland from a large. I should be able to then extract its content with the proper tools. I don't know what tools I need though. I've got a glass jar. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. I don't know how I'm going to get vitae. Tampter would be from that... I know how to get the Tampter. I'm pretty sure I do. The Tampter comes from that guy over in here, but I don't understand how to get it. I have string. What if I use the string in the glass jar? Yeah, can I actually combine those two right now? Oh, I can. Ah, glass jar and a string. Yes. Okay. So I'm onto something here. The glass jar and a string can go on this thing. I need to bring it back up. I knew it was silly to bring it all the way down, but yet I did it anyway. And yet I did it anyway. All right, you. All right. Ooh. Can I use this? Oh, I see. Can I accidentally fall down in here? Because that would be a nightmare. How am I supposed to do this then? Is there a bucket lying around in one of these rooms that I'm supposed to go get? Because is this like a secret ending type thing? Where like I don't have to actually do this, but if I do, then we save Agrippa. And it can't be from this room because I'll just lose if it's like a bucket that I physically hold as opposed to just in my inventory. Then I'll lose it. I'll lose the bucket trying to walk through the door. So unless there's like,
I see you have all the
of all the pieces, is there a bucket lying around here maybe?
But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save it. Please.
Not a bucket up here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to help you. I'm sorry. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to find a bucket. This is a bucket in here somewhere. Maybe in this room? Bucket? Because I feel like... I really don't know. There's that thing again. books, but no bucket. And maybe I don't need a... Because there's that. There's the water thing that I'm clearly supposed to somehow put something on that rope. Something, somehow. And then I'm also supposed to... Can I put the meat in the glove? Combination does not work. Okay. What if I put a meat on the rope? Actually. Follow me on this one. There is a monster of some kind down there.
You have all the orb pieces you need.
Because the vitae, I think, comes from putting something on that torture room table. I don't know what. Here we go. Here we go. I don't have a clue what this is going to accomplish. I don't know what I'm about to do. Something is pulling the rope. Good. Yeah. That was intense music. Picked up remains. The bone is covered in mucus. Ah, the mucus must be what I need. The mucus must be what I need. Okay. So we are onto something. Okay. Because that's the Tempter. It's property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Karen. Yes, so that makes sense. The poisonous fungi. With the proper tools. What proper tools would I need to extract the fungus? Do I have the proper? I've got a hammer and chipper. I've got the glass jar on a string. That's a good start. But I feel like, oh god. I'm gonna have to go down into the choir again. That monster's down there. Because this is the other thing too. Because I think the vitae comes from the choir entrance in this torture room chamber, but I don't know how to do it. Because it kind of leads me on, right? It kind of leads me on and gives me like a hint. Like this room that we went into does the whole like spiel and thing about the painting the lines and cutting the mat. And then this one is like, after the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. So that's kind of like a hint of some kind. From any agonized human victim's blood. It could be me, right? Large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. I don't... Oh, there's a bucket. I don't need a bucket anymore, though. Can I do this whole thing over again? I don't think so. I didn't like miss my chance, did I? Because we did this whole thing with this tortured person. But of course at the time I didn't have my jar and string. Yeah, I can't do anything in here again. So there's something, it's not like I have to go lure the monster into this thing, right? I guess Agrippa's blood would be... I guess I could drag Agrippa over to this thing somehow. You know what I'm saying? He's a tortured soul, right? He's a tortured man, maybe? Should I try to do that? Back in the... Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. I wouldn't want to be the one to watch someone slip away. I wouldn't want to be that person at all.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need.
Yeah, I know. There's like, can I like hammer and chisel you? I know that seems terrible.
But if you could find
And I don't even have like a syringe anymore. We used to have a syringe. Alright, I think we gotta go back to into the choir. I really don't wanna. But there is a bunch of fungus down there, and we've been told that that's a good breeding ground for the fungus. So at least we can get 2 out of 3 ingredients. I just don't know how to get the third. Yet. But the idea is that we need to do all of that before assembling the orb. So I've got some time. Maybe I need to move forward into those other rooms to actually get the vitae. And maybe we can find a body or a corpse or something. I don't want to go into the main hall, but we're going into the main hall. We're doing it anyway. The monster's in here. He's going to kill me. I don't even know if I have the right tools to collect what I'm here to collect. Like, would this do it? Would this be this stuff? I don't even know if that constitutes as the fungus. I think in front of one of the doors, there literally was a gaseous fungus, though. And again, I don't even think I have the tools. I don't even think I have the tools for this. I'm gonna get so murdered down here. There's a lot of gas. I want to stick to the walls, but at the same time, he's probably over here. If I can hear him, he's probably over here somewhere. Yeah, he's behind me. But I don't think he'll come to this door. I don't think he will. I don't think he'll come this far. This is the wheel one. I don't think he'll come inside here. There's no fungus in here, right? No fungus. I'm going through a lot of those now. My sanity, slight headache. Okay. I'm like squinting to try to spot this guy. That's a dead end. Ooh, tinderbox. I feel like I was over here before and there wasn't a tinderbox, but hey, whatever. I'll take it where I can get it. So that's a dead end. As much as I hate saying the word dead end, death, no, not good. No bueno. What I'm kind of looking for is a particularly unusual looking or particularly large fungus. Yeah, I hear you. Oh God, he's right there. And I've run right toward him. Oh, screw me. Oh no. Did I get away? I might have got away. This is the door out, I think. That's the door out. So I got away. I can go back in. I wonder if he's hanging out by it. Because I think that's roughly the same place we saw him hanging out before the last time we did see him. So I think he's got a usual hanging out spot, and that might be the spot where the fungus is gonna be. And again, I still don't know if I even have the tools to do this. I'm really tempted to actually just try to move on and say, you know, Agrippa, you know what? Actually, I got an idea. I'm curious about something. I'm curious to know if now that we've done this much, if anything has changed in those 3 rooms, if I ignore the torture rooms. Let me ignore the torture rooms for a minute and move on. And see if I can learn anything else or find anything else before actually finishing the orbs. Because I still don't know how to do the vitae thing. Even if I find the fungus, I still don't know how to do that. So let's go back to the nave. Let's go back to that weird Skyrim chamber. That's what we want. I don't remember what it was called. The chancel? Let's go back to the chancel, the Skyrim Skyrim cave. I don't know, man.
I see that all the orb.
Yeah, I know. I got all the orb pieces. I got everything I need. We've tried all the cells. There's no prisoner in any of them. Again, I don't... Yeah, to the chancel. I don't know. I've got all the pieces. I don't know how to put them together, but I bet it's that weird blood ritual room. Because that room had, like, nothing in it last time we were in it. And it was like, that seems strange. I was just making sure I wasn't being chased by, you remember the weird flesh walls. I was making sure I wasn't, like, losing my way back. And just in case I do want to go help Agrippa. Oh, geez, he's there. He's here. He's here. Oh, God. I instantly died. No. Instantly sleep. Last time I said they are close. Was I supposed to die? Is it because I haven't figured out Agrippa yet? Was I supposed to die just then? I was. Hazel spent all summer in bed. He used to read to her after helping father with his work. In his mind, he was like, Sehezarazada, and as long as he kept telling the story, he would not die. I was supposed to be captured. I don't think we were going to save Agrippa. Oh, God. We got, oh no. Where even are we?
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture?
Apparently.
It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Here you go. Got an iron bar. I don't know what I'm doing with the iron bar, but I got one. I can wait here and stop the shadow. Well, I don't want to do that, I feel like. I feel like that is not what I'm about. How am I supposed to use this? Can I jump through this? Oh, I bet I can. I bet I just need a stepping stool. Come here, you. Come here, you. Come here, you. See if I can climb on this thing. Yes. Not quite working. I'm trying to crouch. I'm kind of crouched. I'm trying to, oh, there we go. We did it. Oh. Should I be worried? Oh, does this open? Oh, it does. I can get back in if I want to. Well, that's okay, sure, why not? I don't know why I'd want to, but here we are. All right, am I on a time crunch or am I okay to explore? Alexander kind of like weirdly omnisciently knows where we are and what we're thinking, but then also doesn't know sometimes. It's super weird. Last prisoner note, like for realsies though. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second. thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. I don't know who that was supposed to be, but lovely. You're a very poetic mind. Give me all the oil. I need all the oil. I feel like we may have... Okay. I feel like we may have missed our chance to save Agrippa. What? Why is there a dead man here? So I'm gonna pick up this tinderbox. I don't know what that was all about. It scared me. It gave me a good jump scare. There you go. So I'd appreciate if all the dead people weren't naked. Can I grab you? Can I take you with me? As much as I don't want to keep looking at your nakedness, I might be able to use your body to help Agrippa if we can get back to that. Can I? Ooh, I can. Ooh, can we? Ooh, here we go. What was that sound? It's a spooky sound. Ooh. It's a lovely ceiling you've got there. There's another one of these things. If I had another hunk of meat. If I had another hunk of meat. Ooh, my bad. Yeah, I don't know where this is gonna go. Okay. Alright, now don't jump scare me again, would ya? Yeah, give me that laudanum. Give me that laudanum. I don't know what that whinnying sound. Ooh. Oh, wood bucket. Perfect. I know where the wooden bucket goes. That's gonna go in that well for sure. Come on, give me that. Get out of my way, bed frame. I need that tinderbox. I don't need the tinderbox, but I want it. I want it. I gotta have it. Because I bet that door is locked, right? Yeah. And I bet the key's down the well. That makes sense. Do I need to fix this pipe? There's a key in the pipe, but it can't be reached. Well, I could probably bust it, right? I bet you have to go get water from the well and then flush the key out. That makes sense, actually. No, that seems like that makes sense. Bucket. There we go. All right, and back up. Get my water. Slowly, ever so slowly. Bucket of water. Bucket of water. Here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come on. There we go. Rusty key. I can't pick up the bucket again. I guess that's everything I can do here. Am I being chased? Do I sprint? Do I sprint right now? Oh, I gotta move this stuff out of the way. That's right. There we go. Got it. Got it. Got it. I guess I'm being chased. I don't want to look behind me. It's probably just darkness. Left. Left is always right. It wasn't right. Please. Oh, not water. Don't make me run through water. I don't want to fight the Wawa. The Kavernsk. I'm running as fast as I can. If I die, I'm calling shenanigans. Okay. I hope I didn't miss anything. Am I gonna die just before actually reaching the door? That would be amazing. Nave. Oh, it brings me back to the nave. When Hazel turned 15, she had lived 3 years longer than Dr. Tate had foreseen. Her parents had given up from exhaustion and decided to have her committed for permanent treatment at Canterbury Hospice. But she was still alive. She had embraced him and wished him a grand adventure in Algeria. I don't know who that is. I wonder if Hazel is the girl that Alexander is trying to bring to life. I think I know where we are. Is that the well that we've... No, this is a different well. No, 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 this is a different place. I do not know where we are. Any items hanging around, though? No? Okay. That was intense. That was a bit intense. I get a candy corn. Ow. Note me. Nope, 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 don't die on me, Daniel. We just picked up a note. I'm glad I picked up the tinderbox before dying. What's happening? Alexander became silent. He didn't know what to say. He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage. Are we about to cutscene it?
August 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children. We took the coach, went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
The crying had stopped, and he could hear a whisper coming from the cell. They were up to something, and he would have to punish them. So Daniel is very guilty of murder. Of men, women, children, all of it. I need to get another bucket or something. I'm starting to wonder if this entire Brennenburg Castle is just Daniel's guilty conscience. Alright, alright, alright. Oh. Ah, but I know this room. This room I know. And that is... Oh, that has been completely filled with flesh stuff. Good to know. And, yeah. I got a tinderbox here, yeah. Yeah, tinderbox, man, yeah. Heck yeah. I got a tinderbox. Yeah. Do I need to get a bucket for that thing? Or no? Because I'd hate to have to come... Oh, ouch. Don't do that to me. Hate to have to come all the way back. I really hate to go through this nonsense. I might have to. I might have to just go through that. Hang on. There you go. Yeah, that never went anywhere important anyway. Hang on, what if I... Don't hurt me now. Don't hurt me. Oh, owie. And it hurt me. Is it from standing there? What? I don't understand what's hurting me. A wound is bleeding quite badly. Well, I have lots of laudanum. I will take the laudanum, thank you. I've run out of oil. Yeah, let me go back to this thing. Can I lower it and get something out of here? I doubt I need to anymore. This isn't just another chance to get the meat, is it? Because I can still hear the monster thing down there. So I don't know if it's giving me multiple chances at that. No, there's still not much going on. I've still got more oil, so we'll fill that up. Is there a bucket around here? On the floor that I haven't seen? I don't know. Oh, is that a bucket? That's not a bucket. I don't want to go back in there, that's for sure. That's for dang sure. I don't see a bucket, so I don't see what I could possibly do. Glass jar and a string? Nah, I'm not doing it, man. It's not doing it. I'll try it again, just for giggles. Nope, okay. I got an iron bar. Nah, that's not doing it either. How about this guy? No, that's not doing it. I don't know what the iron bar is going to be used for. All right, well, that's all I got. So I guess we're going to move on out downstairs to see if Agrippa's still around. It's quite possible that Alexander's decided, you know what? Screw Agrippa. We're just gonna murder you. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna suck. Oh no, it didn't. I don't know if I'm just not fully aware of what about the flesh stuff hurts me and what doesn't hurt me, because sometimes, oh jeez, see, what even hit me that time? I don't even know. I don't even know what hit me that time. How am I doing? A few cuts and bruises, that's fine. I'm doing okay. Oh, it is very dark though. This is, in fact, the dark descent. I am descending darkly. Yeah, that's the door I need to go through. And unless there's something hidden around here somewhere, though. Any more tinder boxes or oil for me? That would be lovely. I know where I am, which is kind of nice. That's gross. Alright, is this gonna hurt me? Maybe if I just spend too much time on it, it will. Oh, the laboratory's open now. Can I go this way, though? Can I see Agrippa one more time? Oh, no, he's dead. Oh, no, he's good.
The castle trembled, and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
Oh, and that's open, too. Ugh. Okay, interesting.
What are you doing? Time is running short.
Is it? Okay, I'll go back to the laboratory. Because, yeah, that was definitely closed before, for sure. Okay, what do we got in the laboratory? See if we... What is this? Something I can grind up. Okay. Okay, I got a tinder box. Some kind of lever. Oh. Heat is streaming out of the compartment. Okay, so we're gonna heat something inside of that. Okay. Can't do this right now. So eventually, okay, something's going in the glass jar that we need to heat up. Maybe, oh, maybe not. The substance can't be extracted from the bone by squeezing. Oh, I see what's happening here. Can I actually put the, oh, wait, did the bone go inside? Oh, the bone did go inside here. Oh, perfect. I don't know if the glass jar needs to go here. Can't do this right now. How about down here? Should not proceed with the heating process until a container is placed properly. Okay, perfect. So we're on to something. I don't have another container, though. We can turn you off for now, I think. So the laboratory is open, but we need more stuff. There is more stuff we need to acquire. So we are working on this, it seems. So maybe we have not yet lost the fungus and the vitae thing. So maybe that is actually, as of yet, still quite possible. But I think I'm gonna stop it there. 2 minutes early. I think you'll forgive me for the 2 minutes, but I feel like it's a good stopping point, because to go any further would be to look for those other 2 items still, if possible. Again, I don't know if that's optional or mandatory. I was trying to figure it out, but it does look like the bone goes in there. I'm gonna have to revisit the choir though to look for that fungus, I guess, and I still don't know what to do about the vitae. Again, I think I could draw blood from myself, because I'm like an agonized prisoner in many ways, but we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. We can see if we can save Agrippa, check out that other tunnel that seemed to open. That's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed this video, please do all the things, but whatever you guys do, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, wash your hands. Bye!